find the next lower collar. We're going to use this spring here on the other exhaust. So you mark down, you didn't write down when that's a rear head. You put an R on there for rear.
I'm about to bag it. 39.5.
That's big. We got 37 in there somewhere.
40. 39.
Okay. 39.5.
40.
That's basically a 40. There's our 37. That's the next one down.
37.
Yeah. And that was 40 again.
40.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our other one.
This one's 40 big. 40,
Yeah, well,
40 strong.
It's half a thou difference there.
That's right. Oh.
Oh,
I got junk in my trunk.
You didn't clean your caliper off. Okay, either way. This is our next spring. There's our next collar. The uppers are probably all the same. We're not paying attention to keepers.
We were not.
But we are paying attention to these two things here. These go together. So put this down as the front exhaust. This is the rear exhaust. And the intakes don't matter because they're a lot taller.
Front exhaust. Front
And if you clean it, you're going to wipe that all off.
exhaust. Wait, no, this is front exhaust.
This is rear.
Oh, rear exhaust. My bad.
The rear. There's an R on it.
I'm going to bag them up.
Write down 395, 1.395. That's your install height. That's what you're looking for when you're all done. Measure it. If it's less than that, you have to come back and play with it. If it's more, who cares?
I'll just lap I'll get some of that 60 grit. Just keep lapping.
There you go.
Yeah. Done.
Go for it. Go for it.
Done.
Okay, so these two here were in the high 30s on the numbers. And these were the 40s. So these are your intakes. Because intakes were taller. So the 43s we couldn't use. Went up using the 30s. We come in nice and tight, so you can rev the shit out and run it hard. Run this thing to 7,500.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, well, that cam, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. It's a big cam.
Yeah, I'm sure the cam can take it, but
Yeah, the motor's good to 7,500.
Yeah, I'm sure the cam is.
I don't know what crank you're putting in it, but if you
good Harley one.
If you put the crank in there a little clearance like that when you're building tonight, it'd be fine to 7,500. Yeah, that's an SRLs in it, and they were nice and loose. So yeah, I think that's been 7,500 pretty good.
No, I did get a lot of torque on the pin though. You
got at least 5 pounds on it?
Yeah.
By hand?
Yeah.
Good.
I took the impact and I
Yeah.
No, I got like 460.
Yeah, but I don't trust impacts. I'm torquing.
No, not an impact. I was kidding. Torque. My torque
wrench. Oh, okay.
I got like 465.
The crank pins, you can pull them down to 450 pretty easy. Above 450 gets kind of hard to do.
Yeah. It just peaked at 465. It might have been a false. But yeah, I was at 450.
If you had a Jim's nut, you would pull 500 easy.
Yeah.
If you use an S&S nut, they're good to 450.
I did an S&S nut.
Yeah, the Jim's nut will give you another 50 easily.
Yeah.
They're just better.
Yeah.
The left main bearing, you can pull that thing probably 550, I bet. I pulled them to 5.
Yeah, I hit 5. I didn't do the shovelhead one on the last gym.
On the right side, you can do probably 350 on the right.
I got
to
325, yeah.
To 380-ish. They get a little soft up there above that.
Well, I'm hanging off my vise. I put my foot up like this. So I'm like hanging off it.
On your clean shoes there?
Yeah. Don't look at the shoes.
These are show shoes.
Watch out, those will cut you.
These are my gym shoes. They like me at the gym.
I remember you used to bring your funeral shoes out here, the nice ones. The nice ones.
They used to be nice until they got worn in.
Yeah. I was supposed to get nice work shoes today. Did not.
Okay, so we ran different collars, and these were low collars. I had some low ones that were cut shorter because the other ones were 30 thou taller than these stock ones. So with a brand new basic set of heads, it's only had one valve on them. You put a big cam using stock collars, a set of real springs in it, and bolts in. Yeah. And you got the valve seal over there someplace?
This is a bolt-in kit, right?
Now, if you want the seal not to be drowned in oil, cut this lip off.
I might do that in the lathe.
I would cut the lip off.
Okay, I'll cut the lip off.
Angle
grinder.
That way the seal's not inside of a cup full of oil.
Yeah.
Now these here, you take a Loctite sleeve retainer.
Green, yeah.
And you put it around the outside of the guide before you bang those on.
On the guide or the stem?
Don't put them on the valve stem. It might not.
They're not stems, right?
They might not move.
Is that how you stick a valve?
It might stick a valve.
I Loctited my valves and they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, sleeve retainer.
No more dropping valves when they're Loctited, huh?
Sleeve retainer.
Do you put them on the seals? Or just the guides?
Just on the valve guide. A little light layer, not very much. Make sure you wipe off the top of the guide too.
Yeah.
After you do it, just run your finger across the top. Make sure there's nothing on top of that guide because you don't want no Loctite on that valve stem. And
There's also that layer of lube that kind of protects it.
We preload the lube tube on it, but it comes off the guide when you shove it up.
Yeah.
But these are really, really loose guides now, so they'll all go through.
Perfect. Yeah. I love really, really, really loose guides.
And then you shouldn't have any problem. Now we didn't shorten the valve guide up any, and you didn't check your clearance yet. So
what was it?
take your keeper, put it up on there. Just use the keeper because the keeper sticks through. Well, you can check. I haven't checked these collars. Stock ones. These are not Harley collars. So let's check these. Go and get 2 keepers.
Yeah, these stick down the lowest.
Get 2 keepers.
Sorry, sorry.
Okay, pull it hard. How far up is the keeper inside the collar?
Hold on. Pretty gosh darn far.
Okay. Measure the difference right now from the guide to the collar. You need at least, we got 510 plus 50 is 550 plus 150. How much is that?
I don't know, I'm like 672.
Not enough.
What? No?
Not enough.
Not enough?
550 plus 100 and 150.
700?
700 is what you really need. You're going to be close.
What's 150? This? The height?
Yeah. Sticks above. The seal will pop up 125 to 150 when you put it in. It swells up above the top. These are 400 tall, and it's 300 down the inside.
Yeah, but it'll recess into that little.
So now you take a collar. See how much recess you got.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But you don't want to make a bump. You don't want to take. No, leave it off.
Yeah.
No, you're just putting it inside of it. They will go inside the collar. In here, there's clearance.
Yeah.
But see, this one doesn't have hardly any clearance. It's tight.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we're hitting on the outside.
Yeah. You got a lot of clearance.
I can't tell because it's sitting on the outside of the collar. Yeah, you're going to gain 20.
You can see a gap. There's an air gap.
Yeah, you're getting a little bit. The problem is you don't want to have oil pumping in there. So. But we gave it 50 thou clearance. So.
Where's the valves?
They're over there.
Oh, they're in the heads. Whatever. Can I just do that? Does it matter?
You can't put the seal on the valve.
No, I'm not doing that. Well, I guess I can't really check. I'm just trying to figure out a way.
No, you can't. It's a one-time use seal.
No, I'm not the seal.
Yeah, that's not going to really do anything for you.
Yeah, but you can get a general idea. That's
they're in there a little bit, but
a little bit.
Anyway, you probably have enough clearance, but it wouldn't hurt to cut down. Like I told you, to cut 20 or 30 off the guide because we have a stick up. See, look at the protrusion you got. Where's the put the collar up on here? The lower collar.
Hold on.
Now your seal goes inside the guide, so it can go as deep as it wants. But see how much gap you got above the seal? That's more than 300,000 sticking up here. You can cut it down. That 30 thou without even hurting.
Damn, we got a lot of clearance on this.
So you're at 325 or 350 right now.
That's at least.
Yeah, but when the seal gets bigger,
40.
The seal sticks out and gets wide real quick.
It's at least 40 thou recessed. Why can't we cut this down? Tatro. This.
No, you shorten the guide.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering.
No. You don't want to go in your back, cut it up, because that's where the guide's the keeper goes up in there. So.
No, but it doesn't touch that part. That's what I'm saying. It goes 40 thou low, beneath the surface.
Yeah. Like I said, you probably got enough in there to run it, but if you want to, if you cut a little bit off the top of the stem of the guide collar, it wouldn't hurt.
I don't have the tools to do that.
Stick down. Anyway, it wouldn't hurt to do a little shortening. But you have enough. It's tight. It'll run. Now, if you beat the seal too far down, then it really brings that seal up. It'll come up 175 thousandths. It really bows it up before it shears it off.
Yeah. So I should just take this measurement here to the.
Well, see on this.
Can these go through?
Yeah, with this collar here, it goes
go
all the way
through?
Yeah, it goes all the way through on this one.
Does it?
You can actually cut it all the way down the valve guide, 300 tall, but you don't need to go that
perfect.
far. Yeah, but if you had the stock, these collars over here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get the bottom out on it.
See, these are valve seal collars. They're made to have valve seals on them.
Oh.
These are not valve seal collars.
No bottom out.
See, it doesn't fit.
Ah.
See, they made a change.
Change.
When they put valve seals on it, they change the collar.
Seals.
Jeez. One seal. Yeah, valve seal.
Seal.
So that's why they came out with this collar. They went from this to that. So anyway, I would have cut 20 or 30 off there just to make sure. You have enough clearance. It's probably all right.
What would you do to cut it down?
Close. And that's giving you a 50 anyway.
Put it in the mill.
Remember, we still got 50 anyway.
Yeah.
So you can cut that down to 30. It's just you just don't want to make a hydraulic pump when you make it too close.
Yeah.
The oil has to be able to blow out. But how much oil are you going to have inside your spring with a splash lubricated top end? You ain't going to have much mist. It's going to be mist. Like
so the trick is we don't get rid of the oil flow to the top end. No issues.
Yeah, no oil. No oil.
Seals.
No seals needed. Yeah. No leakage. Yeah.
That's good.
It eliminates rocker box leakage too.
Yeah.
A lot of things go in push rods.
How did they not think of
the
this?
The push rod covers no
leak. What do
leak.
you do when you have a primary leak? You go dry primary.
Perfect.
Dude, you're onto something, dude.
Harley doesn't get it.
No,
they just don't get it.
Yeah. We can go on a blog and give them all that wisdom advice.
On an HD forum.
Yeah.
And you know someone's gonna do it.
You know, you can just do it by not putting any oil in the motor. That's what they do at South. They do that at South Coast.
Yeah. I like that.
That's how they do it at South Coast. They drain all the oil out. They charge you, give back to us with the oil in it.
Yeah. You know, with Harley's spec, I think they say on the M8.
What did they do? They did 3 of those like that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Every 1,000 miles, it's within spec to burn a quart of oil. And so if you think about it, a Softail is a 5-quart system. Every 5,000 mile interval, you could have no oil and you're good. You're within spec.
Yeah, you change the oil.
Yeah, dry as a bone. All right, you're good.
You don't have to change the oil. Just put new oil in it.
You only burned 5 quarts of your 5-quart system. You're
perfect.
That's
Yeah.
Acceptable.
I said it only holds like 4 though, but yeah.
None of the Softails, the new Softails.
Oh, the new ones? Oh, the old ones don't.
A freaking 8-quart system.
Yeah, the old ones, they hold like 3.5 at most.
Yeah.
The old ones. You know, the real Softail.
Oh, dropped it.
Okay, that's the intake. So, all right, so don't mix up your 2 exhaust springs.
No.
It does matter on this
I
motor.
know, I'm going to put them in bags.
So as long as we don't mix them up, we're fine.
I'm going to make them out.
You see those kibble white valve baggies over there with part numbers on them and everything?
What?
Yeah. You can even mark it because there's a label on there.
Intake valve.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm going to grab 1 intake and 1 exhaust, so then you still have the part numbers.
Yeah, whatever. The number's one number different. I can figure it out.
Oh, you're that good?
Yes, I know the number.
Damn.
One's 41.95, I think, one's 96 or
I ripped
something like that. Oh, geez, that bag's no good now.
It really is a bad bag. I kind of...
All right, he's going to assemble this up. So I thought you had one of these tools. You didn't have one of these 36 tools?
Not that I got a gym.
You know, this is a knucklehead tool.
Genuine gyms.
This is a knucklehead tool. That's what 36 is.
I like it. It's thick.
That's the part number for it.
It's thick. Rear exhaust.
And you know what?
FE.
This is an original tool because Dad's been using this since the 50s.
Yeah, that's a damn nice one.
He's been using it since the 50s. I don't know if he bought it new. And I'm just barely getting it broken in now.
Putting it to work? I know, you don't. I'm surprised.
Barely getting it broken in.
You didn't grab that ridiculous pneumatic one that's good to like 2,000 pounds or something.
The pneumatic one doesn't work on these old heads.
Yeah, good. Because I hate that tool.
Too small. All right, there you go. That's how you set for high lift. Or any lift. That's why I check every motor, because
We should do a video on how to assemble for low lift.
low lift. Put low lift collars in it.
I would have never thought.
And stock springs, so they have no clearance in them.
I would have never thought.
Yeah. That's why, and if you look in the book on the cams, works in all years except 80 and 81 shovelhead. Because that's the year they put the really short valve trim in it.
Perfect.
They don't have any clearance at all in them fucking years. All right,
Oh, we
that's
lost
it on
one.
this one.
We lost one.